This video is to give you a current update for the status of summer school at our midway point. So the reason why I'm doing this is I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the progression of the course and what is to be required as you submit your assignments and where you are sitting at if you look at the current grade feature in your grades part of D2L. So the first thing I want to point out is the doomsday clock, which obviously you see every single time that you log in. Now you have, from the point of this video, 14 days, 7 hours, etc. But I want to make it very clear that that doesn't mean you just hand everything in at that time. If someone hands in like a position paper, 2 discussion posts, and a source analysis, we don't really grade it like that. And it's also a little bit curious as to why all of it's being handed in on the exact last day. You can't do the whole course in the last day. I wouldn't have time to grade it if everyone did that. So you need to be doing your assignments as they come in. So if you go to if you go to your grades tab, I needed to talk about 2 different ways of looking at your grades. Now the first one is your final grade. Now for most of you that's going to be very, very low. And the reason why is that that includes every assignment in the course, which means if you haven't done your position paper, which nobody has yet, we haven't gotten that far, then you're getting a 0. So don't worry about the final grade. Not only worry about the final grade when you have handed everything in with the current everything in, and then your current grade and your final grade will match up. Well, what is your current grade? Your current grade is basically all of the assignments that I have activated. So up until about a couple minutes ago, if I go into the current grade and I go edit, up until about 2 minutes ago, the writing assessment source analysis had not been activated, which means you were really only being graded on 1, 2, 3 things. And so if you had not done the writing assignment source analysis, it wasn't hurting you because I hadn't activated it yet. And if you had already finished it and you'd say you were done for the last 3 days, you might have been, but how come my mark didn't change? It was because I didn't activate it. So what you're going to see is that those are the assignments we're going to activate more and more and more as time goes by. Well, how do you know when they're getting activated? I'm going to base it on the checklist. So if you look here, now all of these things for July 2nd, I don't think most of them have any value to it, so don't worry about it. But you had an identity and ideology quiz. Then you had a discussion post, then you had a writing source analysis, and your Unit 1 quiz. Up until about 2 minutes ago, this, and this were already active, and now I've activated the source analysis. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to usually wait till the end of a topic. So on July 13th, I'm going to activate both of these. On July 17th, I'm going to activate these 3, and I will probably around the 22nd just activate these 2, and that way people will be able to see what they are sitting at with what they've handed in. Anyways, I hope this gives you some perspective as to your assignments, what needs to be done, when they need to be done, and I really, really want to emphasize, because I do have quite a few students who have yet to hand in their first assignment. It is now July 9th. This course ends in 2 weeks. So you've had 1 week, you have 2 more weeks to go, and on that last day, absolutely everything has to be handed in. And again, we don't accept a bulk, here's all my stuff. That's just something we don't do. Anyways, if you have any questions, you can please fire me a message in the private messages, and I will answer it as quickly as I can. Thank you.